Members of Kurohana, this is Inver, Armoroad's largest trade port, or what's left of it. When the calamity struck a century ago, the topography changed, and commerce ended. Since then, many have worked to reopen trade routes, but nobody can get the ships past these currents. That's why Senatus and I are asking explorers to set sail and create new sea charts. The rewards are handsome indeed. If you can chart a course from here to the north, it'll be worth it. I've even gotten them to lend you a ship, exclusively for Kurohana's use. Got a name in mind? So now we gotta name our ship, which I'll just use the name that I gave my airship in Etrian Odyssey 2. 4, the God Hand. Not the first guild we've seen given a ship to, but it seems to care. But most seem to care about the fishing money. You're different, though. We'll be counting on you to restore the Armoroad's name as the Ocean City. Okay. So you can see, we got a map here, too. If I recall correctly, you're a novice adventurer from Kurohana, correct? How are you finding the edges of the labyrinth? Its grandeur and depth are like the greatness of the sea. Remember, you've been tasked with an important mission on these seas, so don't get too preoccupied. I shouldn't worry, though. You're young yet. I'm sure you can take on both the labyrinth and the seas. Oh yes, you also need to load your food on your ship. Your provisions determine how far you can range. This isn't very tasty, but it'll keep you going. Use it to learn the ropes of starting to sea. Biscuits. Also, a little threads bearer. You should take this flag as well. It's a good luck token, commonly hoisted by fishermen praying for the big catch. Your objective is to fill the sea map, but voyages get pretty costly, so I just propose a deal. When you notice fish during your voyage, catch and bring them back. That'll bring in a bit of income. Just make sure to keep your eyes on the real prize. Okay, so yes. We can only move 6 spaces and get fishing stuff. So this can get a bit costly. I might be using a map or a guide just to get through this, because this can be a real pain in the ass, and it's basically a major puzzle aspect. Set out on the vast ocean on a small ship you received. Your duty is to correct the boundless ocean and record its shores and shoals on your map. You decided to start with the area around Armoroad to get used to navigating the seas. Alright, exploring. No, I'm good. Okay. I don't remember how that... So we can go for 6 spaces right now. We got some fish. After boarding your ship and setting sail from Armoroad, you come across a small island. I should probably mark that before I forget. Like that. Through your spyglass, you can see Marines from Armoroad gathered around, seemingly hard at work. You can disembark here and talk to them, or continue on your way. You disembark, but the Marines are too busy with their own tasks to notice you. You decide about pestering them and return to your ship. Discover a small deserted island just ahead of your position north of Armoroad. You mark the map on your island on your map and attempt to set sail when the trees suddenly sway. Something may be nearby. You wonder if you should stop and investigate or continue sailing. You just mark across from the flock of Armoroad sheep and brown wool and spiral horns. From the rear of the flock, you hear an unexpected voice of a man. This here's an island of wild Armoroad sheep. You came by boat, did ya? The old man emerges from behind the flock and it seems he lives on the island as a shepherd. He explains that the sheep's pins have deteriorated and needs good cedar wood to fix it. The old man asks if he can bring back some Armoroad cedar found west of the Ocean City. You make a note of his requesting a logbook, though you can't be sure when you'll get to it. And we can't go anymore, so we gotta teleport back. So yeah, we didn't get that much money. It takes a while before you can actually start making good money on this. Typically by finding new goods. I know the cedar's somewhere around here. Maybe I can't get to it yet. Nope, not yet. I think the cedar's like right here or here, something like that. So yeah, this is a bit of a it's a bit of trial and error. Yeah. Use as much. Oh, of course. Damn it. And yeah, not close enough. I can't see that terribly well. At least I made some of my money back. Yep, they ignore me again. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go next. I could have sworn it didn't take me very long before I actually got some stuff. Okay. On the high seas, as always, we came across an unusual landmark while bearing west. The giant lighthouse to the west of Armoroad towers over the surrounding seas. The lighthouse has stood there for ages, its majestic bearing always visible. You may visit the lighthouse or simply go on your way. We can't visit it yet. Okay. I don't have enough supplies to actually visit it yet. So we should probably mark some of this. See that looks to be right there. Looks like there's one of these arrows that leads to that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, if I had one more space, I could get to the place. Okay, oh. Ever since its light has been extinguished by a bird monster nesting there to attack ships, not only are sailors forced to go without its light, it can't even get close to repair it. Maybe it has a blind spot, so to speak. Would you guys be capable of finding a safe route there? Marines on a small island north have stocked dried peas that they can share with you. Okay, now I can do that. With those, you can sail further. If you can just get to the beacon, you can dispatch combat engineers. It is a crucial part of restoring Armoroad. I wish you the greatest success. Okay. So now we gotta actually now I can do that. Fishing flag is taking effect. More fish appeared over there. Seaman who has watched you just spark interest in you. Boy, what brings you to this tiny island? I make dried peas here as chow for the Marines. You explained that you need the dried peas to reach the lighthouse. Really now? Well, if that's the case, I'm more than willing to share some with you. They're long-lasting in the hold and the stomach. Marines and the labyrinth guards both love them. You ought to come in handy if you're out to explore the sea lanes. You take the seaman for his dried peas and return to your ship. Okay, well, we can't do anything with those yet. Okay, like I thought. So now we have those, which gives us 8 turns at the cost of 20. Alright, first things first. There's seaweed. We can't get through seaweed yet. That'll be a while. Alright, with the ocean wind at your sails, you discover a coniferous tree growing along the southern coast. Looking closely, you see that there are Armoroad cedars, well known to yield good quality lumber. If you like, you may cut one down. Each of you takes a saw in your hands and sets to work felling a tree. Ever comes down with a crash, you load into your ship and return to your voyage. And we're done. So we get money for finding stuff like this. That's always nice. Okay, so before we do that, now we gotta get hit here. The Armoroad cedar loaded on your ship, you return to the small island inhabited by sheep. On delivering the wood to the old shepherd, he thanks you and gives you a small bag as a reward. Besides a hunk of sheep cheese, a delicacy beloved of sailors on long voyages. You thank the old man and leave the island in search of more unmapped regions to explore. Okay, so sheep cheese is expensive but gives me 16 turns. Alright, let's see if we can get to that lighthouse real quick. Okay, doesn't look like I can get there from that side. Going from that end over, we have to get to this one right here. I don't remember exactly how to get there. I actually don't remember. No, I've got the sheep cheese anyways. Fine. It's expensive, but it's worth it in the end. It lands on one of the many islands that turn on Armoroad. It's a featureless island, but on a close inspection, you see that something has washed ashore. Looks like the statue of a dolphin. One of the dolphin statues were attached to the fishing vessels for luck. Thinking it may prove useful, you decided to salvage it and return to Armoroad. The ship finally reaches the lighthouse, feared by many to be the nest of monsters. After noting its location, which none have dared for over 100 years, you return to Armoroad. The day of Armoroad's return to glory is one step closer. Heard from the sailors on guard. You've done a great thing here, members of Kurohana. Paving the way to the lighthouse is the first step to restoring our city, and we have you to thank. Keep at it and we'll see Armoroad restored to its former glory. Or better even. Use your reward. It's a foremast, great for catching the wind, and try it on your ship. By equipping the foremast, we get our movement space will always be +1. Basically, every time you take one, yeah, and we got 500 for that, so that was worth it. Also, now that you've secured a route to the lighthouse, we can take the monster bird there. We've already had quite a few hotshot adventurers gathering at the port to try their luck. If you're ready, you should try lending them a hand. Sea quests now. These quests can be played by connecting with other players and cooperating with them. I can't do that. Attempting the quest alone, bring adventurers who issued the request at the port. Try selecting sea quests from the menu and see what you think. Sea quest, I can't even... Oops. Well, okay, I didn't save anyways. So yeah, we can do these. I'm just seeing if it tells me what level they are. Level 7. It should give a good idea that what level I should be before I actually do these. The thing, I never actually bothered to check the level of these. That never crossed my mind. Anyways, these are just straight up they're basically just boss fights. So there's no point in me doing them right now. It would take too long. But anyways, if we were to set sail... Format costs 30. Basically, every time you take one step, you go 2 instead. So it requires you to basically plan ahead pretty well. There are other towns and places that we can go to, but I'm not going to do those right now. In fact, I'd rather get like a little guide just so I can keep track of that stuff, because it can be very time consuming and you can easily waste a lot of money if you make one wrong step. And I'm still at the point where money is kind of a problem. It won't be until like the 3rd stratum when I can start gathering money very quickly and easily. So we can save. TP's not that big of a deal right now. Still in the early parts of the game. I can get by with auto attacks. Oh yes, yes, yes. Quest. Ah, hellos to you. You're Kurohana Guild, yes? I've heard from Senatus. Here at the Butterfly Bistro, you can talk to people and take side jobs called requests. There are all kinds of different jobs, from monster hunts to item collecting. If you complete a request and if you accept your request and complete the mission, report back to me. When you do, I'll give you the reward that the client gives me when they put it up. Doing these requests might make you some easy cash. I'll keep getting more and more requests as time goes on, so come back here lots, okay? That's pretty much it. Do you want to be taking one of the requests right away? Okay, so these are definitely worth getting, specifically because experience. It's an easy way to level up fast. Got ingredients to make a new frog dish for my restaurant. Can't get any easier. That request, yeah? Oh yes, do try that one. It's the most decidedly easy. I'm wanting to make a new menu item at my bar and I need ingredients. What I need, 1 frog cheek and 3 slimy legs. I'm sure you can gather them by killing 4 frogs in B1. I can be counting on you. Yes? Good, good. Now hop to it. Looking for a place I can sunbathe where nobody will find me. I'll be safe from the monsters. That's the spot I just marked on my map. Oh ho, you're accepting that request. It's easy and perfect for you. Mine is Bill, an apprentice fisherman who is known for being in lazy oaf. Says he's wanting a safe place to sunbathe. I bet he's looking for a nap spot. You may find such a perfect spot somewhere in B1, yes? If you find a good place for him, let me know, yes? That'll be the end of this. Now, you be running along now, adventurers. I can be counting on you. Fishing committee, one of the TCS explorers is the whole Botanian. Please catch one. Ah. Gonna accept this request? This was put up there by the fishing committee. It's sounding straightforward. Go on a voyage and catch a Tanian. Simple, yes? The committee wants the Tanian to be from the local waters, so catch one near Armoroad. That's all you're having to do. The deep blue sea calls for you. Do not keep her waiting. Oh, I'm all excitable about this. Get out of here so I can calm down. Yeah, that's a specific type of enemy. Oh, welcome. You're Kurohana. I know it. I remember clearly. You know my customers at the Butterfly Bistro. Have a drink and have fun. Okay, so we got more peoples now. Have you folks been out to sea yet? If you're ever out in the water, try catching some fish. There's all kinds of fish around Armoroad. If you catch any, folks at the port will pay handsomely. The rarer your catch, the more you'll rake in. Give it a try. Ain't seen you before, new explorers, I take it. Alright, and here's some advice. Did you know that if you beat monsters a certain way, they drop different stuff than usual? Some you gotta kill fire, or maybe defeat them while their arms are bound, that kind of thing. I know all sorts of secret tricks like that if you want good treasure. If you want to know them, just ask. But I don't give them away for free. If you buy me a drink or something, I'll gladly spill for you. And he doesn't have anything right now. Granted, I already wrote down all of the stuff that he told me on my first playthrough, so I still have that. Yo, I haven't seen you a lot around. Are you new around here? Great, come on, sit next to me. I used to challenge the labyrinth when I was your age, too. You gotta start from B1. No shortcuts. Speaking of which, have you seen the Great Lynxes? Sharp claws can rip rookies in half. They're weak against fire, but it doesn't make them any easier. It's good practice for beginners. There's a famous phrase around these parts. Great Lynxes are where rookies become explorers. Alright, you got me. I just came with that just a second ago. buy better armor for some of my characters, actually. Because I do want to survive a little better. Oh, there goes all my money. Oh well. I'll get it back. Alright, let's save again so I don't have to do all that busy work again. Okay, it's morning. I wanted to make sure that was morning. Because you can only finish that quest if it's morning. Okay, so we need to kill frogs and that. That last fish, obviously you get that through fishing. It's a super huge fish. I'll try to remember to check up on that to make sure if it's back or not. Okay, yep, and now my party can actually easily kill things on this floor without much of any issues. The forest find dead end where sun shines brightly. You suddenly recall the request you accepted after finding a place to sunbathe safely. So you sense there are no monsters nearby. That would be a perfect place for sunbathing. You return to the bar and report your findings whenever you feel like it. Okay, so that quest is now done. Easy. Oops. So let's see. Yeah, it's frogs and killing that one, fighting that one thing. Everyone's level 4 now. Get at least 1 point into that. That's good enough. So you can basically take a hit, which is mostly for Faden right here, for Berserker Vow, because that takes... it consumes a pretty hefty amount of HP. Alright, get our Wolf Howl. Triumphant Cry, which will make healing a lot even easier than it was before. You. Okay, you got Kagenui, so we're gonna go for Izuna next. Knife Mastery 3. For your AoEs first. Before you find a guard below some trees off to one side of the path. When he notices your approach, he hails you with a cheerful expression. Made your report to the Senatus, have you? That means you have the right to go ahead from you've the right to go on ahead from here. In honor of your accomplishments, I'd like you to have this. Guard pulls a small metallic hammer from a bag hanging from his waist and offers it to you. It's a forging hammer. Enhancing one's weapons is common practice for explorers in Armoroad. If you seriously intend to explore the labyrinth, you should consider doing the same. Guard finishes by giving you not 1, but 3 heavy hammers, which you gracefully accept. Okay, now we can forge with stuff with empty slots, which is something I pretty much barely did. I mean, it's helpful, but you need monster parts and cash in order to do it, which is a bit more of a pain with the rare stuff. After the guard has given out the gift, he calmly points out the path and moves out of the way. You may proceed a space or return to town to experiment with your new hammers. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to experiment with those things. Ah yes, the moon door. Right, shaped like a moon. Insignia has no handle and does not budge when you push it. So you have no way to open this door at the moment. You leave for a moment before exploring elsewhere. So yeah, we won't be opening that for a very, very long time, unfortunately. I should probably mark that before I forget. So yeah, moon door. I believe you get the moon key. Oh, when was that? 4th stratum, end of 4th stratum. So basically, wait, no, 4th. Yeah, yes, very end of 4th stratum. So it's going to be a while before I get one of those, unfortunately. Okay, I knew there was one of these here. This is for a optional area. It confused me because on my first playthrough, I completely didn't even notice this path I'm walking on right now. Somehow I completely missed it. There should be another cut point. Yep, top. Monkeys. I might have actually completely missed that one, because I don't remember that. Huh. Ah, Great Links, okay. Nice to see you again. Okay then. That went well. A bit overkill. Okay, I remembered this right here. I don't think I found that spot until like super late to my playthrough, but I remember. I'm at least remembering where some of this stuff is, at least. That's helpful. And I'm pretty sure these chests were very underwhelming by the time I actually found them. Ravens are nice. Feather armor. Okay. Okay, maybe it wasn't really late. Great Links again. Okay, we can auto-attack him without much of any issues. Walk through the forest, see a small yellowish sprouts at the roots of the luxurious trees. The sprouts look like they might be edible. Will you muster the courage to pluck one and eat it? Aedric, entranced by the fresh scent, takes a bite of the sprout and swallows. Suddenly, Aedric begins to complain of severe stomach pains. Seems that the sprout was far from being edible, was a species of poisonous plant. Regretting your carelessness, you return to your explorations. Oh, okay. I remember something completely different happening there. Like one of my characters complained of stomach pains, and then it got healed instead. I forget who that was. That's just how I remember it. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, cool. First floor, done. Didn't kill enough frogs, though. That's disappointing. I might need to run around and grind some frogs for a bit. Because that could potentially take a while, unfortunately. I'd like to get that quest done now. Okay, there. You gathered the frog parts specified by the request from the bar. You should report back to the bar when you have time. Okay, good. We're done. Took a while. Hi, you're returning to see me, yes? The frog dish that has been swimming in my mind can now become reality. I thank you. Perhaps you would be liking some. I am most sure it will be tasteful. Oh wait, yes, I am almost forgetting. You deserve reward for hard work. You'll be getting more requests now, I'm sure. Many thanks again. Ah, you are back and alive too. This is good. So you found a safe place for Bill to sunbathe in? He'll be happy to hear it. If he gets fired for napping when he's supposed to be working, it's not my concern. Well, regardless, here's the reward. I look forward to further dealing with you. Okay, now we can level up everybody. Aedric already learned that. Bodyguard, so... Let's see. He doesn't need the anti-skills yet. What could be helpful in situations. Otherwise, it's all about line guard. I'm gonna put 1 point in the Guardian to reduce the amount of damage he takes. You. Pal again. I have to cry. Izuna's now available. Izuna's is a bit of a pricey skill at 6 TP at this point in the time of the game. But eventually it's going to be but yeah, it's a good skill, so it'll be a main damage skill. Alright, so now she has the barrage skills. How much TP do those actually cost? 8? So she'll be getting that, and then we'll start focusing on trying to get front mortar, because that'll let her do some really, really big damage. Let's check some other stuff. Giant's kill will be also pretty much like that, and giant kill. But heavy shot will be fine for the most part in the meantime. I probably don't even need a front mortar at this present time. I could probably stick 5 on that and then just pump a bunch of points at giant kill, and she'll be doing some pretty nasty damage while staying safe in the background row. Okay. Alright, so the junk got picked up. Oh, it's you. What's the matter? What? You obtain a hammer from the forest to forge weapons? Well then, let me explain the process. You may use these hammers to temper weapons. Not for free, of course. Perish the thought. A nominal fee applies, which varies by the weapon. Secondary materials will also be required. If I purchase them already, that will suffice. Let's table on questions for the moment and demonstrate. Select forge. You can use hammers to add effects. If you use it intelligently, it'll be a powerful advantage in battle. So yeah, we can do, like, for example, for a green, for 42 N and a green horn, we can have Reika's, that one slot with Reika be a bit stronger, or so on. Sword. say no more for the moment. Okay, so port. So yeah, that big fish right there, that's what we're gunning for. Do this as cheaply as possible. Choose Halotanian, being below the waves. Spear. Alright, we did it. Successfully caught it as requested by the Armoroad Fishing Committee. What you need to do now is return to the city and report back to the bar. Well, that was easy enough. Might as well just go move up as much as I can. Two below. I'll be going back there sooner or later. Oh yeah, we got two of those shreds, so that's nice. Welcome back. It is good to be seeing you once more. Fishing Committee sent word to me. Well done as always. Can't believe you caught a Tanian. That makes you experts in the ways of fishing. The way of the fisher is long and arduous. Do not give up. Go on for greater fishy glory. Well, here's a reward for this request. Come back anytime, fishers. Oh yeah, it's already night. That's fine. I don't mind if it's nighttime or not. I honestly probably should have, did a quick visit to the second floor. Because that unlocks more quests for me. And most floors only unlock 2 to 3 quests, so it's not usually like that big of a deal. Hello, Great Links. Alright, back upstairs. Let's go back to town so I can actually unlock the quests for this floor. That way I can do them while I'm here, instead of having to wait till later. Also, dialogue in town should change too. It changes every time you go down a floor. So let's check. So hey, do you ever go sightseeing? The weather in Armoroad is warm all year round, so we get a lot of tourists here. Might be a good idea to take a break and have a walk around town. Oh, welcome. Oh, it's only you. No window shopping, please. What's that look? Do you take me for some tedious woman who cares only about money? Not so. In truth, I have a little ill sister. I need money to pay for her treatment. Just kidding. Did I have you fooled? Time is money and you're bored. If you're bored, buy something. How are things going? I'll always be sharing the latest information with you. Wait, I mean information. Hey, listen, if you go above and beyond on a request, some clients give you a bonus. Be thinking about what the client really wants instead of what it's being asked for. Okay, so we got a lot more people too. Gigapede. If you want to get me a Gigapede leg, I heard they're good bait. Ah, accepting this quest, are you? Seems you're finally accustoming to the labyrinth. Fishers in the city have asked for a gigapede leg. Gigapede legs are used in fishing bait. Armoroad does a lot of fishing, you know. Of course, you must be fighting gigapedes to get gigapede legs, and they only appear at night. The labyrinth becomes a very dangerous place at night. Keep your guardings up. I'm counting on you once again, adventurers. Off you go to victory. Well, technically, this second floor is actually a lot more dangerous during the day because there's a strong enemy that only shows up during the day, which is arguably worse than the gigapedes. All right, small flowers to make nectar. Hello, are you accepting this request? The girl at the shop made it. I'm remembering what she said that she wanted to speak about the details in person. Go to Napier's farm and learn about this request. Yes? Yes. Off you go. Goodbye. What do you want? Curious about this one, are you? Or maybe this one, huh? Tell you what, I'm really thirsty. I could go for a nice drink about now. Ah, that hit the spot. Armoroad's water is so clear. So good. Yeah, you get nothing for water. Ah, that's hit the spot. This is a red tail. It's a rarity that's highly sought after for its bright coloring. When you put the freeze on a shrimp claw, its tail turns all red. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? It's our secret. That's the stuff. This thing here is a gigapede's jaw. On the market they call it a large jaw. I'm a knife man myself. When I'm looking for a weapon, I want one I can slash with. These are easy pickings for me. You gotta cut one down on those gigapedes at night, see? Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? It's your secret. Basically, just kill it with melee attack. I think slashing attacks, at least. Something like that. Count any large bills yet? Yeah, those are the creatures that are really dangerous. Those monstrous birds with the green bodies and huge beaks. They're so strong you might have no idea how to take on one, but here's the secret. They sleep at night, so if you don't want to tangle with one, do try your exploring at night. Though at night you gotta watch out for those nocturnal gigapedes. Nature's got you coming and going. Ah, they ruined them, What, can't you tell? I'm trying to get the mud off these things. I never should have wandered into that muddy patch on B2. I got chased all the way through it. It was terrible. You lose your balance in the mud and you become an awful monster snack. Yeah, and I paid a fortune for the anklet at Napier's. Now look at it. Don't push your luck in the forest. If a monster seems too strong for you, steer clear. This? It's deadly durian sashimi. The butterfly bistro is famous for it. Deadly durian is quite tasty, but you need to watch yourself if they appear alongside titan arms. Titan arms may look like vibrant flowers, but every rose has its thorns, plus a nasty smell. Between the two of them, the stench will be so terrible that you'll have a nasty time of it. Excuse me, miss, are my pickled titan arms ready yet? I'm drinking here because I'm waiting for my husband to return from the labyrinth. Do you know of the great platypus? Its tail has a strong toxin, so you better watch out for it. Why do I know so much about it? Because my husband died from that poison. Hey, do you know about the clump of mushrooms growing on B2F? They're really tasty. You should come across them. You should try one. R tells me not to, but if you're going to go into the forest, you might as well have a tasty snack. Do you know about the patch of mushrooms growing on B2F? Don't let your hunger tempt you to go near them. You'll regret it. Make no mistake. Nerona never thinks twice about approaching anything suspicious. Honestly, that girl. Not too, Kurohana. How's the adventure going? Got the urge to turn tail and run yet? Make sure you're fully stocked on medicine. If you rely only on your skills, you're in for a shock. Most people think the #1 cause of death in the labyrinth is running low on supplies. Hello, members of Kurohana. I'm glad to see your sorens in the labyrinth are going well. But if you get stuck in there, give the Mother Ocean a shot to clear your heads. The ocean accepts all. She'll share her joys, sorrows, hopes, and frustrations with all who sail her. Haha. I suppose that waxing poetical won't do much to coax you in. All in a good time. Oh, it's you. So you reached the labyrinth's second basement. The first round's been thoroughly picked over at this point. How unfortunate for you, Better hurry and shape up so you can reach an unexplored stratum. That's where all the fun is. Okay, let's start off by going about sailing a bit more. And so now I have a good idea where stuff are, because I've written down where most of the stuff was again. Because honestly, I'd rather not try to figure out how to get all this crap again. Let's see. Warmast. Not sure how many turns I need for this one. I'm gonna try to get... Alright, so first things first, let's try to get to C7 so I can get a new, now I can get a new, rod up, thing. Traveling east to Armoroad port, a violent ocean current flows before your eyes. Beyond that current, you can see a town with a windmill sitting on a hill. It must be Batavia, whose commerce is known far and wide. We would like to find a way to reach to cross the current to reach it, but you're not sure if you can. We can, just probably not from here. Looks like it goes like here. Like that. Well, either ways. Well, maybe I can get it from here. Well, that's not where I'm trying to go to that island up ahead, so we'll do that first. 2 down. Also, we cannot cross rocks yet, so there's that too. I believe that's the island I'm looking for. Check. Carefully applying the reef-strewn water east of Batavia, spot the remains of a shipwreck. As you look more closely, you can see several crates, likely cargo from the ship, floating nearby. You can salvage the crates if you wish, or proceed on your way without doing anything salvage. You jump into the ocean and bring the crates back to your ship. After recovering all the crates you can find, you pick one and open it. You discover the box is full of black pepper seeds, high-quality spice as valuable as gold. This brightens your mood considerably, and you have crates carefully sewed aboard. Okay, I should probably... I'll need to actually constantly mark some of that stuff that I'm finding. Okay, maybe not that. Alright. I don't have that stuff actually marked on my list, so I'll have to fix that later. Oh well. Not a big deal. I think I'm at the... Yes, I'm at the edge of the map, so... Mark this properly. One more up here, please. Oh, no, it keeps going. Let's see. This is Tank Mountains. With your sails billowing in the wind, your ship arrives at a small island. A middle-aged woman spots your ship and flags you down. This lady who comes from Armoroad asks if you want to try our new batch of raisins, which are freshly dried. You pop one in your mouth and are met with a sublime mix of sweetness and tanginess. You tell her that the raisins are delicious. She seems pleased and gives you a large bag of them. The raisins would be perfect for maintaining your sugar intake on long voyages. You thank the woman profusely and take the raisins back to the ship. I believe that those should have 16 turns just like my last one, except I think these are a hell of a lot cheaper. I believe. Okay. Let's hit up this island. Okay, there's nothing here. I wasn't sure. I honestly don't know which islands have what on them, offhand. Well, I got the black pepper, which is a good amount of cash. I dare say you found your sea legs. You probably noticed, but some of the waters near here are prone to severe currents and raging tides. The calamity changed the face of the world. We aren't the only city to suffer from its effects. One such city is Batavia. There was a time when trade flourished with them because they're so close. Which brings me to my request. See if you can chart a safe route to Batavia. We hope to restore Armoroad's glory. A route to Batavia would be instrumental. I'm counting on you. 250. That's good. Okay, so yeah, let's mark that I got raisins. Lime fruit would be the next thing I think. Well, I actually don't know which ones I can actually get offhand. Lime fruit's also 16 turns, but I don't know. Oh, where's that at? It's at F3. Wait, okay, it's way down there. Probably not yet. So I'll have to wait on that. Oh, we can get the Batavia at the very least. I think there's a... I remember there's a fishing net somewhere... D5, right. I remember finding that the first time. D5. Oh, yeah, that one island over there. Shit. Well, I can get it like this. Let's mark. Okay, they're all palm trees. That's a pirate ship over there. We ignore those for right now. I can't do anything with them. See a small group on an island near Armoroad fishing with a net. They claim to live on the island and fish whenever they feel the craving for seafood. The islanders offer to let you try using the casting net since the sea nearby is thriving with fish. Your first duty is to draw your sea chart, but the net fishing does seem enjoyable. You decide to learn how to fish with a net. It isn't long before the islanders are bowled over by your quick grasp of the technique. The islanders praise your skill and give you a casting net to commemorate your meeting. Should you ever have the chance to fish in the future, this net will surely allow for a larger haul. You thank the islanders and board your ship again. Awesome. This is gonna bug me if I don't mark this properly. I don't think there's anything on this island. Oh, there might be. You reach a small tropical island covered with dense thicket of mangroves. You look closely and you can see large orange-colored fruit hanging in the tree boughs. If interested, you may pick up the fruit. Sure. Take a rowboat out to the island and yank one of the fruits off the branch. It's about the size of a human head and covered with thorns. The sweet smell is making you hungry. When you try it, you are disappointed to find out that the flesh is only slightly sweet. However, since you come all this way, you decide to take some fruit back on the ship. Screw pine fruit. I know some of these islands require you to go to them multiple times to get, because saying no to something will let you find something else. I forget which island it is. I remember it involved ants, though. Cool. Let's mark that I got my casting net. I don't know offhand where some of the rest of these are, but I'll try to go to all the places I can visit right now, at least. Which it looks like there's 2 places I can visit at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first one, we're gonna go to Batavia. We need the foremast at the very least in order to actually go there. Plus 16. But yeah, raisins are quite a bit cheaper. It'll be worth it to get to all these places. They unlock more quests and everything. Okay, so we're gonna have to go east twice. Hit this up. Pretty much exactly the same way as I went before. Alright, we go south once. Okay, that's 3. Let's see, where are my directions? East 1. Ah, right. East wants to get stuck there. And then we go south 1 again. And then we just head this way. Alright. I got here way much fast. Only 8 turns? Jeez, I got here way faster than I was expecting. There's some currents. There's some rocks down here. At last you reach the harbor of the famous trade city of Batavia. You overcome free currents and eddies, as well as dastardly pirates to reach this place. You know the route to Batavia on your chart and decide to return to Armoroad and report. The day of Armoroad's return to glory is now one step closer. Great job on reaching the trade city of Batavia, members of Kurohana. I received a report from the Marine on guard. It seems to have been tough navigating those severe currents. Your achievements are a beacon of hope for all of Armoroad. This isn't much, but I'd like you to have it. Sauerkraut. 700. Called sauerkraut, salted cabbage invented by a Batavian merchant. It's extremely useful as food for voyages, so don't just snack on it. We got some good cash off of that, as you can see. Doing this can get you some pretty good cash. Okay, let's mark it. I already did Batavia, because you pretty much don't have to go back to those places more than once. Okay, so Atuhaya, which will be needing another 16 turn. Sauerkraut, I believe, is a 20 turn thing? Yeah, it's kind of expensive too. So that and the foremast. So we're gonna go to our next place. We won't be able to do much of it quite yet. Okay, so anyways, what we need to do is looking at my list. Go east 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. During the southern winds at your back, you reach a small island. The island is small enough for a child to walk across in a day, and it would be easy to investigate. If you like, you can land and explore. Disembark. The vivid tropical flowers put your mind of some of the island paradise. You can investigate this area near the flowers to go further into the island. Oh, okay, right. This is the one I was thinking of. Because saying no lets you find something else. And basically there's 2 items here. Having decided to investigate the area, you start strolling about. As you enjoy a sweet smell of flowers, you feel an itchy sensation at your feet. The itch turns into an unbearable stinging pain. You hastily remove your boots. Poisonous ants known as bull ants are swarming all over your feet. The intense pain causes you to flee, but not before gathering some bull ants to take back. Okay. So we go north 1. Nothing on that island. East 2 more times. 1. Hello, giant fish. So basically hitting up that island that's right next to where I'm at right now. Go north once. If we get stuck with that. East once more. We're basically back where we were a bit ago. North once. Ah. I think these things keep their health, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, I might have messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Shit. We're gonna have to do that again. That was my own damn fault for getting greedy. Oh, damn. I could have got the other thing. Oh, well. Ignore it this time. Wait, what? I think I might be missing a direction. Probably. Oh, maybe. Oops. That's my own damn fault. Didn't exactly write down the directions in a good way. It's easy to lose my place on that list. Shaking off the temptation of the sweet-smelling flowers, you push ahead to reach the forest. The densely wooded vale is like a natural fortress, though it is nothing to one such as yourself. As you move on, spirits high, you reach an open area where one tree stands taller than the rest. You may investigate this area or go further. As you search the area, the tall tree seeping with sap constantly draws your attention. You walk over to it and see amber-colored ants gathering around the sap. You grab one and try eating it. A mellow, thick sweetness spreads over your tongue. You recall the sailors who talked about honey ants, a delicacy of Armoroad. This may be the very species You fill the bottle full of ants and return to your ship. These two... Yep, I definitely read that wrong. I looked at these two more than once. North one. East one. West one. Yeah, west. I wasn't supposed to go east, I was supposed to go west. Okay. North 2. A violent current blocks your path forward. Squinting, you can see many ships moored at the harbor beyond the current. This must be Atihaya, the well-known commercial port. You can try to find a way there, or if you like, you can explore the more easily accessible regions. Okay, as we can see, there's currents right here. Stealth like that. That. So. Yep, 2 above me. How long this island is offhand. That's definitely 2. Yep, that's definitely 2. So it at least gets over here. You arrived at Atihaya, the thriving commercial port. It took perseverance and to navigate the sudden ocean currents and establish a route here. You note on the route to Atihaya that on your chart and decide to return to Armoroad and report. The day of Armoroad's return to glory is now one step closer. Thank you, members of Kurohana. I've received word that you reached Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya has a long history. It has been a monarchy since ancient times. It's also a famous port to call for voyaging ships. Carpenters of Ayutthaya are quite skilled. Thanks to you, we should start seeing activity along the route to Ayutthaya, so take the liberty of contacting them and order them some improvements on your ship. Don't worry about it, it's just my way of saying thanks. Besides, the carpenters can't come over here until their work in Ayutthaya is done. I guess you'll have to be patient for a while longer. So yeah, we can't actually get we won't be able to get our upgrade until we actually clear the first stratum anyways. This is just to get that part out of the way. Plus, I believe I have to do the quest there anyways. And I'm not high enough level for that quite yet. Anyways, we got one. I should keep the directions for that one because I do have to visit that one more than once. Alright, so let's go to the next one. We need a 20-turn food in our foremast. This will be for unlocking for later. Okay, first things first. Go west 3 times. 2, 3. South 3 times. 3. Since it's right here. As you sail the seas at Armoroad, you see a large splash head. You quickly lower anchor. Looking closely, you can see a fish easily larger than your ship battling a crawfish-like creature. The crawfish has the fish in one of its giant claws, but the fish is thrashing about wildly. However, lacking the means to escape the crawfish's vice-like grip, the fish falls lifeless. Crawfish pulls its prey to the deep and disappears. Where it once was, you spot something. In the crimson-stained waters, you find a crawfish claw, likely knocked off during the struggle. If you wish, you can pull the crawfish claw aboard and take it with you. Sure. That's 2 or 3. Let's see. Directions. West 2. Oh yes, I remember sneaking around this one. South 2. Okay. Oh, did I mess up? I can't go south twice. Oh no, I think I did. I think I'm fine. We need to hit up this. I think I remember the exact route to go through this because I completely forgot. My directions weren't exactly perfect. Somehow managing to go beyond the violent ocean currents and pirate ship, you reach an odd stone. What is this strange boulder that seems so incongruous with its surroundings? You seriously consider taking time out to investigate it. And we risked it. This is Tortuga. We cannot do it. Obviously, I will not be able to do anything with this one quite yet. This one, I think, is fairly higher level. Plus, I need... I remember I need Fire Guard for this one, because this boss likes spamming fire skills constantly. See that. Go. That. At this point, just getting stuff on my map. There we go. We have reached the island with a strange boulder. Looking at the boulder from this angle, you can tell that there's an unnatural hollow inside it. You would like to explore further, but it's dangerous to jump into the unknown when low on food. You decide to settle for charting the route here now and return to Armoroad to report. So, Kurohana, you found the legendary cave said to be on Tortuga Island. I've heard rumors of the Pirate King's treasure on that island ever since I was a lad. I thought they were just stories, but now that you found the cave, maybe there's more to it than that. If the opportunity arises, maybe it would be a good idea to send the Marines to investigate. But it would make more sense if you searched it there first. Give it a shot if you get the chance. So yeah, we're good on money for the moment. I'm just actually going to take a quick look. 16, yeah. I do remember this quest being a kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, wait, that's the lighthouse? Wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah, no. Lighthouse was less level than that. Port 22, what? That's way higher level than I was expecting. I know Tortuga is quite a ways away, though, unfortunately. And we need that to actually progress beyond this place, but I won't. There's no point in trying to get that right now. And I need to finish the first stratum anyways. So it's not like I can do that quite yet. Let's report our discoveries first. Fantastic.